Every day that slips through your fingers is a day you'll never get back. Time doesn't pause, it doesn't wait for you to be ready, and it doesn't care about your excuses. Right now, as you're listening to this, someone else is out there, grinding, moving, building their future, while you're still debating whether to start. Think about that. Every hour wasted is an hour someone else used to get closer to the life you say you want. The truth is harsh, but it's real. If you don't change today, nothing in your life will change tomorrow. You keep waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect motivation, the perfect plan. But while you wait, the clock is bleeding away your chances. The opportunities you thought would always be there, they're already being claimed by people who refuse to waste another second. You want transformation? Then stop pretending you have forever. You don't. You've already lost enough time, enough chances, enough pieces of your own potential. This is your wake-up call. No one is coming to drag you out of bed, no one is going to hand you discipline, no one is going to save you from yourself. You have to decide, right now, that today will not look like yesterday. Because if nothing changes today, absolutely nothing will change tomorrow. Comfort feels good in the moment, but it is the slowest poison you'll ever taste. It doesn't kill you overnight. It lulls you into thinking you're safe, that you're fine, that tomorrow will always be waiting. Comfort whispers lies. You've worked enough, you deserve a break, it's not the right time yet. And while you listen, your dreams begin to collect dust. Your energy fades. Your ambition, once burning like fire, flickers into a weak glow. You don't notice it happening, because comfort doesn't announce its destruction. It creeps in, quietly, stealing your future piece by piece. There are two paths in front of you, the easy path and the painful path. The easy path demands nothing of you. You stay the same, you avoid struggle, you protect your comfort zone. But that path ends in regret, wasted years, and a life filled with what-ifs. The painful path, the path of growth, demands everything. Sweat, sacrifice, discipline, and the willingness to be uncomfortable every single day. But that path, that's the one that builds strength, resilience, and a life you're proud of. The truth is simple. You can have comfort, or you can have growth, but you cannot have both. Every time you choose the couch over your goals, every time you choose excuses over effort, you're making a silent decision about who you'll become. And if you don't wake up, you'll spend the rest of your life haunted by the person you could have been. Motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes like the weather, sunny one day and storming the next. If your success depends on how motivated you feel, you'll never build anything that lasts. The secret isn't motivation. It's discipline. Discipline is showing up. When your mind screams, "Stay in bed." Discipline is doing the work when nobody is watching, when no one will clap for you, when the reward feels a million miles away. It's not glamorous, but it's the difference between people who dream and people who achieve. Look at the greatest athletes in the world. Do you think champions like Kobe Bryant woke up every day excited to train before sunrise? No, but he did it anyway. No days off wasn't just a slogan, it was his way of life. He trained when his body was sore, when his mind was tired, when most people would have quit. And that's why his name lives forever. Entrepreneurs who built billion-dollar companies didn't only work on the days they felt inspired, they worked through the nights, the setbacks, the failures. Ordinary people who transformed their lives, losing weight, building skills, or climbing out of rock bottom, they all had one thing in common. They showed up every single day, no matter how they felt. Success doesn't care about your feelings. It doesn't care if you're tired, bored, or uninspired. What matters is that you honor the promise you made to yourself, that you commit fully with no escape plan, no excuses, and no breaks. No days off is more than a mantra. It's a challenge to prove that you can be trusted with your own future. Laziness isn't harmless. It's a silent assassin. It creeps into your life disguised as rest, disguised as, "I'll do it tomorrow," disguised as comfort. But make no mistake, laziness is the enemy that wants to rob you of your future. Every time you choose the couch over the work, every time you hit snooze instead of rising, every time you delay that one thing you know matters, you're handing your dreams over to the enemy. This isn't about anyone else holding you back. It's you versus you. The battlefield is in your own mind, and the war is fought in the small decisions of every single day. Think about it. How many opportunities have slipped through your fingers because you told yourself, "later"? How many times did you bury your potential under excuses, only to regret it when you saw someone else seize the moment? Laziness whispers that you have more time, but it's lying. Time is the one thing you never get back. And if you let laziness win today, it grows stronger tomorrow until it chains you to a life of mediocrity. You need to treat procrastination like an intruder in your house. Fight it, destroy it, and throw it out before it destroys you. This is your war cry. Kill the comfort before it kills your vision. Refuse to surrender. Refuse to let your weaker self dominate your stronger self. Because at the end of the day, you are either conquering laziness or laziness is conquering you. Freedom doesn't come from doing whatever you want in the moment. It comes from the discipline to sacrifice now so you can live differently later. Every great story you admire, every person you respect was built on choices no one else saw. They said no to the party. They skipped the distractions. They worked when others were laughing. And while people called them boring or obsessed, years later, those same people are the ones everyone looks up to. That's the price of freedom. Sacrifice today for the life you want tomorrow. Think about it. The hours you spend scrolling, the money you spend to impress, the time wasted on people who don't push you forward. All of it steals from your future. But when you invest that time in your craft, your body, your mind, your dream, you're building something no one can take away. That's the difference between living paycheck to paycheck and living with options. Between being trapped in a cycle you hate and waking up every day on your terms. Sacrifice hurts now, but it pays forever. Picture yourself 10 years from now. Will you thank yourself for the hours you grinded when no one believed in you? Or will you wish you could go back and relive the moments you threw away? The choice is here, in front of you. Suffer a little today, or suffer a lifetime of regret tomorrow. True freedom belongs to those who are willing to pay the price before they enjoy the reward. Your past does not get to dictate your future unless you hand it the pen. Too many people live as if their story was already written, as if where they were born, the money they didn't have, or the mistakes they made have locked them into a script they can't escape. But that's a lie. You are not a prisoner of your past. You are the author of your future. Every excuse you've been repeating, "I wasn't born rich," "I didn't have support," "I failed too many times," is nothing more than a story you've chosen to believe. And the moment you choose a new story, your life begins to change. Think about it. Every success story you admire started with someone who had every reason to quit. They didn't have the connections, the resources, or the perfect circumstances. But they made a choice. They decided their circumstances would not be the ending, only the beginning. And the same choice is in front of you right now. You can let the world write your life for you. Or you can take back the pen and rewrite it on your terms. You are not stuck. You are not broken. You are not finished. You have chapters left to write. Chapters filled with resilience, with breakthroughs, with victories that will silence the doubts of everyone who ever questioned you. But it starts with one decision. Stop living as a character in someone else's story and start living as the author of your own. ChatGPT said, "No more waiting. No more excuses. No more tomorrow. Your time is now. Every day you wake up, you're either building your dream or you're burying it. And the difference? Discipline. Relentless, unshakable discipline. This is your war cry. No days off. Say it again. No days off. Not when you're tired, not when you're bored, not when nobody's watching. Because champions are not built in moments of comfort. They are forged in the fire of consistency. So get up, lock in, push harder than you ever have. Today is the only day you're promised, and if you waste it, you don't get it back. Don't stop until your future self looks back in gratitude and pride. This is your life. This is your story. And it starts with a choice. Commit right now. No days off until the dream is yours. If this speech lit a fire inside you, don't. Just keep it to yourself. Hit subscribe right now so you never miss another message that keeps you locked in and hungry. Smash that like button if you're ready to go all in on your dream. And share this with someone who needs a wake-up call. Because warriors don't rise alone, they rise together. Remember, this is your time, your moment, your war cry. Say it with me one last time. No days off, the end.